Guitar 1 students, a couple of announcements before we begin the lesson today. First, this week's song assignment that I give you every week, just so we're all on the same page, because some of you seemed a little confused. When you are supposed to fill that assignment out, you're telling me what song you're going to be working on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for the playing test next Monday. You are not telling me the song that you played on the previous Monday for that playing test. That's not this week's song, that's last week's song. Okay? So for this week's song assignment, you tell me the song that you're working on all through the week for the next week's playing test. Secondly, some of you guys have not yet completed the major minor key assignment for Theory Thursday from last week, and some of you have not yet taken the guitar chords quiz from last week. Both of those things were due, but I will go ahead and put the links for those two assignments onto Schoology again if you didn't do them yet. If you have done them, you don't have to do them again. You're good. You can check the grade book to make sure that you have gotten your grade in for that if you are not sure. But if you've already taken those two assignments, you're done. Just focus on this week's assignments, which we're going to work on right now. Last week we worked on the three notes on the highest, the E string, and those were E, the open E string. Those were F, the first fret of the E string, and G, the third fret of the E string. So with those three notes, we played the song Chelsea on page 68. Now we're moving on to the notes on the second string, which you can find on page 69. Give you a second to go and turn to that page 69. We're going to be using three notes that you can find on the second string. Remember, E is the first string, and the second string is B. So the first note we're going to be learning on the second string is B, the open second string. Okay? So there's that note, which is just open second string. The next note is C, which is the first fret of the second string. Hold that down, the first fret, and you have... Okay? And then you have D, which if you turn to page 70, is the third fret of the second string. So you put that ring finger onto the third fret of the second string. It sounds like this. So the three new notes for this week are B, open, C, first fret, and D, third fret. Now that's not very hard because it's the same thing we used for the first string. Remember, the first string was open, first fret, third fret. Okay? So it's the same process you're using for the second string. You have B, open, second string, C, first fret, and D, third fret. Okay? So if you use all of those notes in conjunction, if you go from B all the way up to that high G, which you can see on where the review is for page 70, it says review notes in the first and second string, you have B, C, D, E, F, G. All you're doing for that is you're starting with the open second string and you're going up from there. So open second string, first fret second string, try that again. Open second string, first fret second string, third fret second string, open first string, first fret first string, and third fret first string. Okay? Those six notes are the ones that we are doing this week. Now, unlike last week where you had to do Chelsea, this week you have three options for your playing test. You can do Easy Rock on page 70, you can do Breezin' on page 71, or you can do Rock Out on page 71. Any of those songs are perfectly fine for your playing test. I recommend Rock Out just because it's fun and because it also introduces another new concept for you. Please make sure you are looking at page 71 right now. On page 71 you have the quarter rest. Just like the quarter note where you play for one beat, a quarter rest is just where you rest for one beat. So if you're looking at exercise 38 on page 71, go ahead and look over there right now. Exercise 38 on page 71. You have measures where you have a quarter rest and then three notes, quarter rest, three notes, quarter rest, three notes, and a whole note. Okay? So what that means is you're going to be counting that 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 but whenever you have the quarter rest for that beat, you don't play. You just sit there silently. So, in exercise 38, it starts on the B, which again is that open second string. Okay? So, what that sounds like is this. You're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So all you're doing is just not playing on a beat. That's all a quarter rest is. So for Rock Out on page 71, you're doing the same thing. You have a quarter rest on beat 1 for several different measures. So what you're going to be doing is counting that 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. Bum, 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 bum. Okay? So what you got right there is, let me go ahead and play Rock Out for you right now. I will put the recording for it onto Schoology, but let me go ahead and play it for you real fast. So it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 3, 4, and then it repeats because you have the repeat side at the end. So that's Rock Out. Again, I will put that recording onto Schoology for you, but you have 3 different options: Easy Rock, Reason, and Rock Out. All 3 of those songs only use B, C, D, E, F, G from those 2 strings. Again, just to be clear: B, open second string. C, first fret second string. D, third fret second string. E, open first string. F, first fret first string. And G, third fret first string. Those are all the notes we are using this week. So, if you have any questions, please make sure that you ask me on the How I'm Doing This Week discussion board. Please make sure for this week's song assignment that you put the song you are working on for this week to play for next Monday's playing test. That is this week's song. All right. Thank you very much, guys.